Hello once again, I am known as Squall, and I really like casting Starcraft games, because it's the best game in the world. Like, why would I ever want to do anything that is not Starcraft? That's kind of the question I ask myself every day when I get up. Why would I not do Starcraft? Why would I not Starcraft? It's a description of life, a state of being. It's a really good game. So, once again, we are following the Aspire practice matches. In this particular match, we do have vVvEinherjar. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably butchering the name, and he'll tell me, no, you actually pronounce it this way, as though there's an umlaut over the E. And then I'll understand, because I'm of German descent. Or German background, anyways. But anyways, his opponent is Fearful once again. So this time I'm going to be a TVZ. Nice to kind of get away from the Protoss race, as we've seen, well, a lot of Protoss games so far. I think there's been a Protoss in every game thus far, I think. So yeah, this is on World Championship Series Entombed Valley. I'm trying to remember map names. I'm trying to remember to look at it when I'm on the loading screen, because, you know. Virulent, stop criticizing me. We'll rate you after game. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my observing does need work. I think part of that is, you know, my mouth is, not mouse. What am I even saying? It's totally throwing me off. My mouse is, like, really crappy. Like, it's a $10 mouse, and it's been getting a bit old, and, you know, it's just, it's not a good mouse. So, it's a little bit sketchy. Speaking of mice, I realize I haven't done a shout out to the vVv sponsors in a while. Huge thanks to SteelSeries for sponsoring vVv Gaming. You guys should check them out. They make a lot of hardware, mice, keyboards, headphones, things like that. And I can't afford any of it because it's all super high quality. So I'm hoping to get one someday and then be able to enjoy having an incredibly accurate mouse. I'm letting the game do the observing for me right now by just, you know, clicking on the drone portrait and letting it follow it around, because this is probably more smooth observing than you would get from me. In any case, vVvEinherjar going for a 1-max gasless expand. Very typical, very standard. And Fearful, for his part, has managed to get up to 3 bases in a real hurry, and wasn't really blocked in any way. I don't know if engineering blocks are, like, common anymore. I know Terrans used to do it where they just throw down an NG bay, almost finish it, and then stop it, and then cancel it right before it dies. I don't really know if that's done anymore. I know it was a lot in the past, but I feel like I haven't seen it for a while. Now, that could be because this is a large-ish map, and it's kind of hard to get there with a scout before they throw down the natural. I guess that's the sort of thing you would see more on a 2-player map, and not so much on a, you know, 4-player map. Yeah, there's the number I'm looking for. Anyways, vVvEinherjar, getting up 2 gases. I'm just going to refer to him as Ein for now. That feels a lot simpler and less awkward to say. Yeah, so Fearful doesn't have any gases yet, because really, what else am I going to observe at this point in the game? They're building workers, they're building queens. Well, Fearful's building queens. If Terrans could build queens, I'm sure that would be OP in some context. I don't know, transfusing, like, Marauders. Actually, yeah, queens wouldn't really fit into the Terran arsenal. Maybe they just mass queens and medevacs, and they'd have this crazily durable army that gets healed for infinity, but moves really, really, really slow. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, what else is going on here? Got a factory going down. I feel that's pretty important. Got a reactor, tech lab, and barracks. So it looks like Ein is just going to gear up for a pretty typical bio play, seeing as, well, he's making 3 barracks, and he's researching stim. These are not the indicators of a mech build, these are the indicators of a bio build. So, yes. You know what? I need to watch my old casts, because I feel like back then I had a better way of... Like, I feel like I've forgotten how to cast the start of a game. Like, I'm running out of things to say. I don't know what to say, but I feel like I never had this problem before. I don't know. Anyway, I'm interestingly not mining any gas at all from that refinery, even though it's done, so not sure if that's a mistake. Okay, there we go. 3 harvesters heading in right now. This overlord gets in and goes, hey, here's what's here, and now, goodbye. Boom. It dies. How very sad. How very typical. Got a baneling that's coming out. This, of course, makes me instantly excited because, in case you didn't know, banelings are the most exciting unit in all of casting. There is no unit in the game more that causes casters to scream and shriek and hold their breath and go, oh! There's nothing else in the game that does that, except maybe for a nuke, but it's not a sustain. And the thing is, you can't throw down 50 nukes at once unless you're completely insane, whereas you can throw down 50 banelings at once, which is always fantastic. But I've gotten a bunch of Hellions out, so... And while Hellions aren't as good as they used to be because of the Queen range buff, they're still great. They still let you get lots of map control. They let you take the zone on a tower. And generally just, you know, have control of the map so you know what's up. That's always a good thing. Got a bunch of slow links heading out. Speed is going to finish up in a few seconds here. The Hellions do see them. Going to roast a few of them. The speed is going to kick in. And turbo boost. Off they go. And I almost feel like a speed buff, or not buff, but like a speed upgrade for Hellions would be really appropriate. I've always wanted there to be like a nitro booster sort of upgrade for them. Although I suppose that might be named a little bit too similarly to the nitro packs. But yeah, it would feel really appropriate and certainly would let them be even better scouts than they already are. That might cause balance problems though, because then they'd be able to scout even speedlings, which, or not scout, kite. Speedlings, which, you know, is ridiculous. Now, this is a build, this looks a bit like a build that I've seen out of MKP once or twice, where he gets a good number of Marauders and Hellions, and then a few Marines for support. And the idea is, the Hellions kill all the Lings, the Marauders kill any Roaches, and then the Marines just kind of murder everything, right? And look at that, these Zerglings go in at no time flat. Probably going to see a scan here, or he's just going to go and kind of try to kill everything. That wouldn't be too terribly unsurprising. And, yep, cruising up the ramp. 34 Zerglings in production and a Spire. But this is definitely a bad situation to be in for sure. Zerglings aren't going to help so much, you know, against that many Hellions. And, yeah, absolutely everything's being roasted. Infestation Pit is on the way as well. But he's going to lose the natural. He's going to lose the third too. Or potentially the main. Pretty much whatever he decides to kill is going to die. Fire goes down before it can finish. Zergling's getting incinerated like nobody's business. Whole bunch of banelings coming in. And boom. Not the best banelings ever. So yeah, GG. And I'm doing a little bit of a victory lap. Oh, he already left the game. Interesting. I didn't know that if someone left the game, their units would remain active. I guess they continue aggroing or whatever nearby. But, yeah, anyway, there's the game. Pretty short one, but sometimes short is sweet. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are watching this on the vVv YouTube channel, please do check in the description below for a link to my YouTube channel, or just type into your address bar, youtube.com/Squallcasting. See you guys in the next video.